Okay, so this video is going to talk a little bit about some of the tools that are available in Notebook that I really like and make it pretty easy for me to use. So if you look here, you see I have a blank notebook page open. We went over the toolbar yesterday, but just as a reminder, all of the tools are pretty intuitive. And if you hover over them, they'll tell you what they are, like the screen shade, for example, or the pen tools, where you choose the different colors and the different style of pen, etc. But the reason I love Notebook so much is that everything on the page is an object. You see, even when I pick up a pen and write with ink, I still can interact with it as an object. I don't need a text box or an image box to interact with it. And each image, or I'm sorry, each object, when you select it, has an object menu that allows you to do things like, if I were writing, handwriting, I could use letter recognition or shape recognition. A clone makes a copy. Some of the other, of course, obvious uses are copy paste, delete, all of that. You also have something called infinite cloner, which lets you make infinite numbers of copies of an object, which is really awesome if you're creating an activity that you want students to interact with. Or you can lock an image or an object in place so it can't be moved. You can link it to a different tool. You can flip it, which of course will flip it right to left or up and down. And you can order, meaning the order that the object will be on the page in conjunction with the object in front or behind it. You can link it like a hyperlink or link to a sound. So that object menu gives you a tremendous amount of power in Notebook, and that's why I love it so much. So I gave this example yesterday, but I'm going to do it again. I'm going to search for an image of an orange in my clip art menu. You'll see I have a ton of results. Some are interactive, some are just images, some have sounds to them, etc. But let's say we want to talk about, I want you to interact with about the orange in some way, right? So I can, for example, very easily use the line tool and create a space for you to write. And then I can do what's called the marquee select. And I can select all the objects on the page and go up to the object menu and lock them in place. And now when you go up to the panel to write, you can't move anything that I have on there. Now I could also, of course, type a little writing prompt like, tell me about orange. And look, very easily, I can make that text smaller or larger or move it around. And just that quickly, I can make an activity interactive with the caveat that, remember, Notebook is really designed for content creation, for delivery and interactivity at the panel. So it's designed for teachers to deliver from the panel and students to interact with the content at the panel. So that object menu and the object base of Notebook makes it very, very easy to interact with. So hopefully this is really helpful, and we'll have an opportunity to talk about Notebook again. Thanks so much.